This is from Bell & Howell, and this is the famous Torchlite. If you've seen me on the air with this before, you gotta forgive me. I'm a super fan. This is my favorite Bell & Howell light, multi-versatile tool I have ever sold. That's saying something. Bell & Howell, Academy Award-winning company. They know light. You think of them for projectors. Magnet on this little hook, whether you're using it for automotive repair or hanging it on a tree branch, walking the dog, picking up the doggy doo-doo. You get the boxes, which by the way, we only do on this configuration when they're gone. And then you get that multi-action tool. Like I said, you know, rain, sleet, snow. This stands on its own. It adheres with the magnet. You can tip it up and down. There's even those flashing lights. You get great design here. Lou Caputo, who is our OG, as we call him, for decades, both in front of and behind the cameras here at HSN. Lou, whether you're doing the pink, the green, the blue, the red, or I think we have the black. We still have the black. Better than a buy one, get one for the price, best price ever only for this show. Lou, how you doing? Yeah. You know this is my favorite. I should have said you're my favorite, not that this is my favorite, right?
I mean, that would have been nice, but you know what though? This light right here, I saw a lot of flashlights, okay? I own a lot of flashlights. This is my go-to. I have this one out of my garage right now in a metal cabinet. Because it has a magnet on the back, it just sits there like that. When I need it, I know exactly where it is and I grab it. But let me tell you why this is better than any flashlight you've ever owned, okay? First of all, when you look at this, it's what they call, if this were a cell phone, it'd be what they call a candy bar design. It's a nice stick flashlight right here, rubberized all the way around so it feels great in the hand. The technology on this, it's not even right to call these LEDs anymore. It has a cob LED here. That stands for chips on board LED. That's the yellow strip there with a big reflector behind it. You've got a surface mount diode on the top right here. Watch this. When I press the activator button, and they are color coded to whatever color you buy. First time, I'm going to get the distance light. Okay, that's my light for long distances. Okay. Then if I press it again, now I get the area light. And you can see how that's a big floodlight. And with that mirror, it really goes far and wide. Press it a third time, now we've got a flashing LED. We've never had this before, and that's part of what makes this a Torchlite Plus Elite. Then, the other features, seatbelt cutter right here. You've got a window breaker right there built into this. You've got on the back of this a hook that folds in there, and you can hang it just like this, and this rotates 360 degrees, so you can aim this anywhere you need it to go. And Shannon, I showed you the magnet on the back. There's magnets on the bottom as well. So you can actually stick this like that if you want to, or it'll stand on its face and you can aim that light wherever you need to. That's why I say this is the ultimate, but I want to show you what really makes the difference here. If I turn my lights off in my room here, you're going to see right away. It's going to get dark. Boom. Okay. Notice, first of all, the red strobe's very bright, but watch this. I'm going to first activate the flashlight. You get a really bright piercing beam from this. Watch what happens when I operate the area light, the torch light as we call it. Boom. Look at that. I mean, I'm talking the whole wall, ceiling to floor. It's almost too bright. And then I hit the red flashing light right there, and you can see that. So really, really a high-quality light from Bell & Howell, Shannon. And to get two of these with the gift boxes is a crazy deal.
It is, and we have hundreds of people in the various forms of ordering. I can tell you for a fact, I have purchased these for the regular HSN price. Frankly, we've had them on the air at a higher value even of the $21.99, but this price is only good for this show. Remember, we're in the last 2 hours of our 5 flex pay, by the way. That's part of our discovery days, but whether it's your Bell & Howell, whether it's your Lancome Today's Special that I hope you're still calling on, whether it's fashion, whether it's jewelry, 5 flexible payments done at midnight. Now, it's a double whammy because we're also taking away this price at the stroke of midnight. And whether you're using it for safety and security when you're changing that tire or just for convenience when you blow that fuse in the garage, Lou, I've told you the story. If I had a nickel for every time I have actually given this to repair people. By the way, that's one of the safety functions, you know, cutting the seat belt. You were, we were talking about that. So it really is your multifunction tool. You just have to decide what color you want. Oh, ×2. We're gonna give you another one. We're gonna insist that we give you another one and you're not paying for it. The black, an obvious choice if you're thinking, even for Father's Day, for Mother's Day, just get these because I promise you will use them and you get an error and a spare. You might want to get more than one set because we only do these gift box packages once a year. So when these are gone, they are gone. Red is the most popular choice. Love that cobalt blue. Green, I love green. Both my niece and nephew, their favorite color is green, whether it's a team color or you just love how vibrant that is. That pink is it's a nice Barbie pink. I will tell you though, at this price, it pays for itself over and over and over and over again. Because Lou, the thing is, you have to consider the alternative. You know, chances are everybody watching the show has some kind of flashlight. First of all, you want an Academy Award-winning company that's known for light. Projectors, they're known for light.
Yeah.
But then when you're walking the dog, you're picking up the doo-doo, you're not putting the flashlight in the mouth. I've seen techs at my house, try to put those little flashlights in their mouth or, underneath the armpit while you're picking up, the doggy's business. Yeah. It's stable, it's secure. You can change the position of that. You can adhere it to the fuse box, the car, the side of the car if you're changing a tire. It's just really a genius product, isn't it?
It is, and what I love about this is it's several flashlights rolled into one. I mean, I've got my regular distance flashlight. I've got a torch light built into this. I've got that flashing red light. I love the fact that I can hang it from anything I want to and 360 degrees. Like you were saying right there, if your car breaks down, you've got that flashing red light right there. You've also got the white light. You know who else likes this? Crafters love these because this is your go-to. If you're like my wife Kelly, she'll get together with her friends and they like to craft as a group. You can take one of these with you, and this is the handiest little desk light you ever seen because it works off of 3 AA batteries. I can set this down here, turn on that torch light, and aim that light where I want to. Look at right, the table is in front of me. I can absolutely see everything. Now, for me, if I'm working on a project, maybe I'm working under the sink, I stick that to the garbage disposal, or you can stick it to your power breaker. Look at that. I got 2 hands to work with. The light aims for me wherever I need it to go. So the features on this really are remarkable. I mean, considering the fact that it does have 2 different sets of magnets, it does have that hook in the back. I love that I can hang this. Then this is great. And I'll tell you what, for camping, for fishing, for hunting, just for walking the dog. And, I've actually taken this, put it on the red flasher when I'm walking my dogs, hooked it on my belt loop on my pants. Walking down the street because I don't want to get hit by a car. And then when the dogs do their business, I turn on that area light, Shannon. It's like I got a set of headlights all my own. I can see everything out there. This is crazy, crazy bright.
It's so funny that you mentioned Kelly with her crafting because I was thinking, for me, even, task lighting when I'm taking pictures of food in the kitchen. And I get very fancy. I get the little tweezers when I put little fancy things. I mean, that's just it, whether you're doing detail work or not. That multi-function tool, it is uber bright, it's uber flexible, it's uber safe. Remember, you get the magnets. And the other cool thing about this too, Lou, is it's not like any other light that we've ever sold here at HSN. I think it's the most versatile. It's sleek. It is also a safety awareness thing, whether it's changing the tire with those flashing lights or that seatbelt cutter. The gift boxes are just kind of a bonus. And look at you, you're like practically illuminating your whole house.
You know what's crazy? So I just have one, the one that's hanging here on. Watch this. I can step back, like far back, and I'm way lit, way back here. But if I just hit the flashlight, even though this one's super bright, look at the distance light on the wall. You can still see how powerful that beam is. And then, ready for this? I love doing this part. I mean, that's lighting up that wall, floor to ceiling. I mean, the whole side of my house over here is lit now just by pointing that over there. And I love the fact that if I need it in a pinch, I got that emergency light. You know what? Every time I go boating, I've got one of these in my boat bag. I always have my bag with all my supplies in it, flares, all the good stuff. But this right here, it's valuable. You don't know when you're going to need a flashlight if you get stuck out on the water at night, But it's great for fishing, hiking, camping. It's safe for the kids because since these are LEDs, these have been on this whole time. None of them are hot. They don't get hot ever. So you got to love that about these LEDs. And then, again, Shannon, it's Bell & Howell. I mean, they're a legacy company. They've been around forever here at HSN. And I remember them when I was a kid for making projectors, cameras, all those things. They know lenses. They know lights. So when you get a Bell & Howell product, it's going to be a good one, especially when it's LEDs, because they are at the forefront of this technology.
Well, they absolutely are. And Lou, well, history is repeating itself only for the best price ever. It's really a buy one, get one. Most of you who are selecting it, first of all, it's the only time we're going to honor this price. But then secondly, most of you are getting more than one. Now, if you want that pink, which is really kind of that Barbie pink, we have the final 200 there. Our second most popular happens to be that cobalt blue. Our Sunday's Rock show with Jay King debuted earlier with Linny, my sweet friend Lenny. If you are a lapis lazuli fan, he had some different colors of chalcedony too. See, I'm trying to play the role of a rock hound here, but that has kind of a gemstone influence, if you will. Then we've got our bright, bold red, the green. There's something about that green that just makes me happy. It's like that almost like apple green, that really bright, vibrant green. It's basically a buy one, get one. And remember, it is a multi-tool for the lowest price. That price is only good now. 5 flex pay is done. So the price is good only for this show. The 5 flex on everything expires at midnight. So actually checking my shopping bag just to make sure, because I got a shopping bag full of stuff. I want that 5 flex pay on as well. And Lou, I can't thank you enough for doing this. I love you. Once more, I'm gonna quit saying that this is my favorite and just lead with you're my favorite. How about that?
Thank you. And you're mine.
At least for this show. Right, at least for this hour. Lou, always a treat. Thank you so much for doing this for us. Hey, don't hang up. Now, still to come, my